So I'm not in the shop today, but if you want to see the bee-inspired trinket box or the honeycomb display case, stick around. So before we start today's project, I wanted to give you a couple of fun facts about bees. Bees live 30 to 45 days. A hive of this size will have between 10 and 15,000 bees. 1,000 of those are drones. And all a drone does is mate and eat. So that may sound like a fun deal, but you only get to mate once, and then you die. And if you're not successful mating, they kick you out of the hive. And since all the females do all the foraging, the male drones die. So from August to about February, there are no drones, and the hive is 100% female. So why do I know all these trivial facts about bees? So my oldest daughter has all of her own beehives, and she knows everything about bees and chickens, but that's a different story. When she decided to have a bee-inspired themed baby shower for my youngest daughter, who's having my 7th grandchild, she said,
"Could you make me a honeycomb display for cupcakes?"
And then another friend said, "Could you make a bee-inspired trinket box?" And I said yes. Cut my pieces to a 15-degree angle, made some walnut and some maple. Laid them out straight, long point to long point. Taped them all together, put some glue in them, and pulled it together and taped it off. And I made a bunch. And I untaped them, sanded them, which I forgot to video, and sprayed some lacquer on them. Had some cherry laying around that I was going to use for the trinket box. Cut some 45s in these. Dadoed the bottom edge so it would take a bottom. And glued the 45 just like I did the honeycombs. While I was doing other things, I made the lids for the trinket boxes. It took me longer to model the lid in the software than it did to actually cut it out. Four lids complete. Put a dado on the lid so it would sit down in the box. Did my round over on the sanding belt and sanded all 4 sides. Voila! Put a little stain on it and then shot some lacquer on it, which I forgot to video that. Now I thought I knew what I was doing, but the junior associate creative director thought I needed a little direction. Well, this looks pretty good. Looks even better with all these goodies. And the grandmas, the mother, and the sister got to open their trinket box and find inside a bee bracelet. So this was just a short little video on a couple little projects I had going on. And if you can remember, give us a like and a subscribe. My oldest daughter says, "Can you make a honeycomb?" Whoa, that was a bee.